Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, Socially Bearded. Right now in the comments, I want you to tell me what you think about the new backdrop. And today we're going to be talking about vintage from Chesapeake, so stay tuned. And we're back, guys. As I mentioned before, today we're talking about vintage from Chesapeake. I will at some point do a more in-depth review on Chesapeake. I've got too much to go over in one video, so I'll have to break it up in, 3 or 4 parts. But I haven't seen a lot of videos out yet on this vintage, and I really like it. So I figured I'd throw one together. So let's go over the scent first and foremost. So you've got spiced honey, tonka, oud, and vanilla. Straight, which I've got it in right now. So straight out of bottle, I get the spiced honey and probably a little bit of the tonka. It's got like a little bit of a bite to it. And once you put it in beard, the oud comes out. I think you kind of get the vanilla, kind of a little bit all the way through. It's almost like a cologne. It's not exactly a cologne, but I mean, it's kind of got a cologne vibe to it, even though it's, doesn't really have any, aspects of a cologne to it. But I get kind of a vanilla, like a soft, sweet cologne out of it. I really like it. I mean, as soon as I smelled it, first shot, it immediately jumped the list. It's in my top 3 from Chesapeake, absolute for sure. The ingredients, it's the same as everything else. It's jojoba, coconut, sweet almond, shea nut, squalane, and emu. It's the same standard blend that Gary's been using for probably a year now. Super good blend. His blend, like I said, I own just about everything he has. I do own everything he has currently, and some that he doesn't have currently. But the blend, it works really good for me. I tend not to like a high amount of the emu oil in my in my beard oil. So Gary's, I don't know the exact percentage, but it's not half. It's not 3/4. It's a little lower than that, and to me that's just right. But all around good product. And also this vintage, this is the first in the Black Label series that he just released. So I'm really looking forward to more to come out of that one. And then I've also, of course, got the Vitality that matches it. I don't know, maybe there's somebody watching for the first time that hasn't tried Chesapeake before. But your Vitality, I hope that focuses. I can't see, I'm using my phone, so your Vitality is like in between a like a whipped cream and a maybe a like a homemade whipped cream and like a spray whipped cream is kind of the only way to describe that. I mean, it's got its own texture. But Gary does not melt this, and we don't exactly call it a butter, we call it Vitality, and what I like about it, when you do that right there, it turns to almost like a balm looking thing, like a tiger balm or something, but I mean, you can, warm it that quick and it's done. The Vitality, the ingredients on the Vitality are going to be jojoba, argan, and kukui nut butters, and then shea nut oil, and that's it. I mean, it's a really simple blend, but it's very effective. Again, I'll show you that consistency again. It is, like I said, it's almost like a whipped cream that's just started to dry out or something like that. Almost like a homemade whipped cream. or maybe a meringue, I guess you could say. But you know, this Vitality, it is designed to be able to be used on its own or with an oil. There's a lot of times I use it by itself. The owner, Gary, he uses it he probably uses that more than he uses beard oil, and he's actually told me that. You know, so like I said, guys, I mean, I'll keep this one kind of short. You know, it's just one product. I really wanted to go over the scent more than I did, you know, the product itself. But guys, these are both their killer products. But the scent is what's most special about this, you know, this particular one. You know, would I recommend this? Absolutely. I have recommended this to, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 people. You know, a lot of people reach out to me when they want to try Chesapeake for the first time because they know, you know, I'm a pretty big supporter. So, but anyway, guys, that's all I got about vintage. And so, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You know, most of you know me. You know, if not, you'll see my Instagram handle in the intro. So just hit me up. I can pretty much talk to you about anything Chesapeake. You can also reach Gary on Instagram at Chesapeake Beard Co. He'll talk with you, you know, anytime he's awake or anytime he's got a chance. So, guys, I think that will do it for the vintage review. I appreciate everybody joining, and we will catch you on the next one.